Welcome back, Swordsman here. Unfortunately, haven't been able to post much recently. I started my new job and just been working pretty much every single day. So, have a couple hours before my shift tonight, back at the bar. So, going to try out some testing of the Group 3 Porsche 911 RSR 991. And what better place to do it than the human comedy of mission racing? So, hopped on very briefly just so I could purchase all of the required available tires. So, we're going to give it a go. We're going to try out Lago Maggiore circuit, 1 hour. So, hopefully, this should provide a little bit of practice. 3 times tire wear, 3 times fuel. Just to verify, we're driving the Porsche 911. Good to go. So all of the racing compounds available. So if I swap tires, give this a go. Tire choice, of course. Okay, so it's racing medium, hard, intermediate, and wet. No softs, sadly. All right, let's try this out. Hope everyone's doing well. Been trying to keep up to date with the Gran Turismo World Series exhibition races. Hopefully in the near future we can get back on and try it out. So here we go. 1 hour Lago Maggiore circuit. Let's try it out. So we're going to start off on the racing medium compounds. Hopefully, as confidence starts out, we can take the training wheels off of traction control. Got to be mindful of these really slow AI to start here in the midfield. See what the parameters of track limits are. This is definitely one of my favorite tracks on Gran Turismo Sport, especially with the combination of heavy tire wear and the Group 3 Hyundai Genesis. Full tires. Far. My new job is an office job, so I don't have to stand as much, which is great. Really gonna help us out in the long run to be able to V Sports, amongst other things. So as I did the previous mission race at D-Forest Raceway, I believe tuning was allowed. I just didn't have the pace, losing a bunch of time. Man, I am very rusty with... Oh, of course there's a track limit. All right. Duly noted. Just have to remember now where the penalty zone is. I recall there being one in the back straightaway. Behind a Ford GT race car. Oof. Another thing I noticed in the mission race, I can't use brake balance, which is, I don't know if that's a glitch. That's what Polyphony had in mind. Well, we are rocking the brand new livery, which I'll be using in a Sunday racing league for wheel spin racing. That's WSR. Their team captain is the one that designed our racing suit and helmet, along with our Genesis X. Jeez. Brakes, man. There's no penalty for contact. Good chase cam action. Beautiful beautiful paint scheme. Do some bumper cam, hood cam view, just for a few laps. So I try and figure out these braking points. Oh. Alright, first gear, no. This is a MR mid-engine car. Back end likes to kick out pretty frequently. I just haven't had enough quality time with my steering wheel in this game to really come to grips yet. I'm still still in the early learning phases of how the physics feel. The 10-minute mark comes up, we'll take a peek at our fuel consumption, how that's going to fare. So I'm struggling there. Hardcore. Car's not slowing down enough. Alright, on to lap 4. Yep, so avoiding first gear. Oh, goodness, what the heck? And for anyone tuning in that has done this track before, trying to remember in the original patch notes for GT7 if the weather change applies to all tracks or if it's only specific ones, kind of like in GT Sport. Let's see if we're going to actually need to use intermediates and wets here. So I have to brake earlier. A little bit better. Alright, now we're actually being followed by the virtual Valerio Gallo. Just like that. I was going to go for a dive, backed out, and then still pushes us off track. So, good old artificial, and I quote, artificial intelligence. Alright, so I'm not really sure what the car is doing under braking. Fireworks not too bad. Clearly they have not fixed the AI. Well, just for hoops and giggles, let's take off the traction control to see how the car feels. Jeez. Next chance I get, I'll try and look at the brake calibration. I know old set of pedals sometimes have issues. Oh, golly. Not sure if the mediums was a good idea. Drift action. Shift there. All right, a little over a sixth of the way through. Past the 10-minute mark, 64% fuel. Jeez, what the heck? Yeah, really struggling catching cars. Turn one's feeling, or turn two at least, is feeling a little bit better. With a snap oversteer. Struggling there still. Definitely not as much as second to last turn. This is definitely the hardest. This right here. Let's try this one out. Should be downshifting to second or not there yet. All right, we are a fourth of the way through. We're on lap 8. Absolutely regretting decision to start on the mediums. The grip level is at a minimal. Kind of getting used to that turn, but oh, the snap oversteer though is, as I mentioned, I actually haven't played GT in about almost a week. I haven't really used this car at all, so this is a learning experience for the both of us. Interesting that I still can't use brake balance, as I would really appreciate having some assistance in the front, at least to curb tire wear. Hopefully it doesn't give us another penalty for any sort of contact. So for those tuning in, welcome to the channel. Doing the 1 hour mission race of Lago Maggiore in the Group 3. Opted with the Porsche 911 GT3. Still trying to get acclimated to this car, as I will need to use this for a Sunday League race that's starting up in May. Brake a little earlier with slipstream. Tire wear multiplier set to ×3. Fuel set to ×3 also. Racing medium, hards, intermediates, and wets are the available tire, so I opted for the softest compound. I am really struggling as the tire wear kicks in the rears. That might be a penalty, dang it. Yeah, agree, Ginger. Brake balance adjustability makes a huge difference. And generally, when this car would show up as an option on GT Sport. Usually went with -3 to the front. That seemed to help curb tire wear, make it a little bit more even, which is what I prefer. Granted, I also I don't have too much success driving the MR cars. For the most part, just FR with, you know, Corvette, Jaguar, Hyundai, Aston Martin. Hey, how's your day going so far, Ginger? It's actually not this past Sunday, the previous Sunday. Actually went to a model car show. So there was a couple guys who had Hot Wheels red lines. Hey, nice, man. That must be nice, at least from the, you know, saving gas money front. I've got just 2 short weeks so far at my new job, and looking at my gas tank, you know, I've already had to use a full tank of fuel just to get to and from work. But once I go full time, yeah, it'll essentially be a had to, man. Suppose I could have also wore some of my Hot Wheel shirts and hats. I actually do technically have one red line from I think it's a Porsche 962. And I want to say it's from the 1969 edition. But it's really, you know, really beat up. It could definitely use a restoration. But most of the cars that I've collected over the years are the Treasure Hunt series, which I thought would be maybe worth something, but select ones are, but most a couple bucks here and there. Should have gone in gauntlets. Yeah, there we go. Well, it is almost gauntlet season. Uh, 2.5 months from now is our annual Renaissance Festival, and it's so darn cold lately. I haven't had a chance to even rock a kilt. Like this past week, it snowed again, and it's like, seriously? Yo, what's up, Melon? Yeah, another fellow Wisconsinite. How you doing, bud? Oh boy. Yeah, I wish we had more front tire wear, because that would help me, at least help with the back end sliding out. This car's no joke when it comes to that. Tiptoe through turn 2. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've just, like the title of the video, I started my new job. So it's in South Milwaukee. Office job, so it's a different atmosphere to what I'm used to. But I get to sit, which sit and drink coffee for me is a big deal, because my other job is just, you know, 40, 50 hours a week of standing, and my legs hurt so much I haven't had the desire to use my wheel and pedals. But yeah, doing pretty good though. Super stoked for the final, you know, spring weather that we've been waiting for. Yeah, Yeah, I was briefly talking about the possibility of switching careers a couple weeks ago, and I took a chance. It paid off, and it's definitely a new frontier for me. We actually had a division meeting yesterday. I guess the company I work for now is doing the website redesign for my department. The higher ups were, please don't be a penalty. The higher ups were looking for some constructive criticism. Nice, man. Yeah, so I'm driving the Porsche 911 Group 3, which it's a mission challenge, but I'm doing the practice for the wheel spin racing, WSR, the Porsche GT3 Cup, which will be starting in May. And hopefully I can, I gotta tune my bike a little bit, my bicycle, my trike. Try to make sure there's no cracks in the tires from the cold winter. Like, I had fully inflated them in November and then just haven't ridden it for 5 months. But alas, I do have to, I work at the bar tonight. Apparently like I said, for the Porsche Cup, they're doing test lobbies to figure out the pace. So I have a feeling I'm going to probably be surprising some people by my lack of pace tomorrow. I'm doing the lower lobbies, which is fine, just for fun. Just can't quite figure out the snap oversteer of this car. No! I mean, I've got traction control set to 1 right now, and still it's reminiscent of using no ABS in cars on GT Sport. I'm distracted for a second. It's my dentist office is calling me right here. Let's hop into pits. I'm going to switch to the another set of mediums. Try and conserve a little bit more fuel. Little rust on the chain. Yeah, that's not good. There actually did get a new chain last year, so that should be good. The Nezzo Racing Porsche livery created by WSR Designs. WSR Design does commissions. If you're interested, check him out on his Instagram. I think I just over fueled the car a little bit. Well, as long as I can at least get 15th place. Oh yeah, not a sealed crank either. Yeah, I should probably check my chain, I didn't ride in winter as much as I would have liked to. But I did ride in a couple pretty heavy thunderstorms leading up to when I took a break. Probably have to check for that too. Distracted driving. So I guess, yeah, that means after this race I have to call my dentist to reschedule an appointment. Okay, that felt a little bit better, but I'm not sure what the track limits say on that turn. Yeah, obviously we can cut pretty heavy in GT Sport. most of these turns. So I need to slow down here. I'm trying to push it a little too hard. You know, I really hope so. Pretty much for any race that I see at Road America, I never prepay. I just kind of arrive and do it. I should be able to, at least on that Sunday. My schedule so far has been kind of wacky. You know, doing the 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. during the week, and then 5 p.m. to sometimes like 3:30, 4 a.m. Sunday morning. With all the cleanup. Because I always work alone. I never have any other coworkers. Just kind of how the shop operates. So if I did go to Moto America, that corner you have to be in the grass. Really? Okay, I'll have to try that. There's a couple turns that already gave me a penalty for. It's like I know here you can pretty much cut. You can get away with it. Second gear is going to be plausible. All right, we've got Aniel Inestrosa and the other Porsche 911. Take us to the podium. Ah! Well, I do like the fact that Polyphony changed how many credits you can earn from doing things, especially for the circuit guide. Because literally 10 minutes before I went live, it's like, oh, cool! I don't have like any tires that will be beneficial for this league race coming up. Circuit experience, even bronze, you get 200,000 credits. Pretty helpful. Which I have to try and take a little bit wider. Camping inside turn 3 on top of the hill. Oh, okay. Nice. Yep. I know exactly what that is. Ah! Ah! No! Oh my gosh. My GT moment. My senior moment. Okay, just off the road. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see some racing again. Yeah, I'd like to be up there for Moto America, WeatherTech Series. Not sure if I'll make it to NASCAR or IndyCar. You have to check, because I also penciled myself into work Summerfest, which is a music festival here. Here. That could be a penalty. I'm not even sure anymore. Yeah, I just smelled some race fuel. Look at some dream cars. Ah! What are you guys doing, AI? What are you doing? Watch, the game's gonna penalize me. Probably. Igor Fraga's like, I'm having none of that 4C. Knock him off track. Okay, so 26 minutes, 10 laps. Save a little bit more fuel so I don't have to pit a second time. There's a train of cars behind us. So, I didn't have a penalty last lap or this lap. I'm not sure why the timing and scoring is still red. That's a glitch. Or if that just shows up every time I'm slower than my fast lap. Bro. What the hey now? Ah. So have you guys done the mission challenges yet? How far along in the game would you say you are? .4% fuel in the Alpha. I've never been to a WeatherTech race, but really wanting to. I've seen IndyCar several times. A lot of vintage races. Oh, awesome, man! Yeah, it's done with cafe, half the missions. Nice. Yeah, this is the only other mission race I've done apart from, what was it, Group 4, Group 3? Group 4, I believe, at Deep Forest, but I finished like 15th in that one. Yeah, I've never been to a Formula 1 race. I've only been to local IndyCar races here in Wisconsin. Actually never been to a NASCAR Cup race. But every year, it's a WeatherTech series now, but it used to be, either Grand Am or the American Le Mans series. But the American Le Mans series would come here to North America every year. It's nice that there's, actually a handful of cars in each class. I started seeing the American Le Mans series in like 2004 maybe, back when it was Audi R8 and no one else. So Audi R8 would win every single race by 10 laps. Oh man, you've been to a MotoGP race? Where'd you see it at, Ginger? Does MotoGP still come to Laguna Seca? Oh, at Indy? Nice. A 2008 MotoGP race at Indy? Okay. So that would be... I'm trying to think. Obviously after Nicky Hayden, like Jorge Lorenzo. They go to Austin right now for the USGP. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's nice to see one of the guys that raced in Super Sport in Moto America is actually racing in Moto 2 this year. His teammate's a former Moto America champ, Cambobier, but Sean Dillon Kelly. So now there's There's another guy I've gotten to see at Road America that's now in the European series. I think actually there's 3 Americans in Moto2 this year. Joe Roberts being the other one, Kenny Roberts' son. 20 minutes to go, 7 laps of fuel. I will, at this point, need more fuel and tires. I just want my top 15. I just want my participation trophy. Just... So slow. Oh, he isn't? That's just a... Really? It's not related to Kenny Roberts. Okay. Huh. Well, that's like a happy coincidence. Yeah, I didn't check to see if Jake Gagne did in fact get a seat in either World Superbike or World Supersport. Jake Gagne dominated the class last year in Moto America. I think he won like 13 races in a row. Smoked everyone. I did briefly see the season opener of World Superbike. It is nice to see more than just Jonathan Ray winning every race. As much as I'm a fan of him. Jake is still with Yamaha in Moto America. Oh, he is? Oh boy. Yeah, I know in France, Laurisse Baz back in. I was expecting the dive bomb. Ha 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 ha! That was fun. I love that how you know, we can go into a turn really hot, crash and burn. The AI can do the exact same thing, and the game just like freezes for a second so they don't crash. Oh, he's it? Really? Oh man, that would be cool to see him. Yeah, Danilo Petrucci. Yeah, in a way, MotoGP or Moto America, in a way, does feel like IndyCar for drivers. Yeah, a couple years ago, it was what Tony Elias, MotoGP winner, Moto2 world champ. That was here in Moto America and did pretty well. This car is something. Here, I'm gonna do second. I can't seem to slow the car down. In perfect consistency. %36%. So I'm saving the most fuel. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Ginger. Golly. Yeah, save a shit ton of fuel. Sitting in 6th place. I'll push the car to a... Got 5 laps. I would need at least 9 laps of fuel to be able to make it. Well, I think I'll take the risk coming to the pits. It's going to be probably put this back to 12th. Okay, that felt good that time, even with tire wear. I'm finally able to get through there with confidence. Took me long enough. Oh! Brain fart. Well, it's probably not the smartest thing to do, but I need fuel. I need fuel and a little bit more confidence. Alright team, fill me up with some confidence. Alright, we're gonna go with 8.3. Still in position to get our 15th place participation trophy. Hopefully 14th place. Yeah. Top 10. I wouldn't say it's out of the question. At least I can push the car a little bit more. I remember cold tires. Now that's later in the afternoon than it was from the start of this race. The track temperature is not as high as it was. Alright, come on Tijni, let's go buddy. Let's track down that RCF. Or just be an AI and slot. Well, the mediums, of course, logically so, would feel pretty good under these conditions now, but definitely would have to think of fuel. Feels good. It just feels so nice to be able to have a couple hours to myself to race. More time will come, but just signed up for too many things. See if we can track down that McLaren of Igor Fraga. Yeah, so for those in chat that have been playing GT7, have they done any patches regarding how like snap oversteer feels? You know, when the game first came out, gosh, it's already a month and a half ago. You know, you could basically go over a curve and just like instantly spin out, because that's realism. Have they changed that at all? Is it still like that for certain cars? Ah, okay, that might be a penalty. Let's see. The last thing that we need. Alright, we should be able to make it on fuel now. Tires feel good too. I'd say no, they haven't changed it yet, but apparently a new patch comes out soon. Oh, okay. That's good news. Not at all. Okay, so I just have to be careful then, not get too confident here. Especially with this car, this track. As much as I enjoy cutting the curbs here, there's a chance that I'll probably lose it. But we've caught the McLaren Afraga. The top 10 is definitely in the cards now. Yeah, I probably should have been dropping the second there this whole time. It was more natural. Still not sure why the timing and scoring is red. That's just a glitch. It's not voiding out my laps. Almost lost it there a little bit. Good to push now. I want them to shorten the length of the pit stops. If they do that, they could open up for... Oh yeah. Well, that's how things, used to be at least. Said 2019 especially. Yeah, 2019 especially, I think the reason why I feel like I was able to do pretty decent was, if you've got a race where the one, the tire wear is like times 13, and then you factor in, the pit stops now are still like 30 seconds long, with the exception of like Laguna Seca, where the 48 seconds in the pits, I mean, now they give you the penalty, the minute penalty for not pitting, but I still remember that one race, Exhibition 2020. Oh, wow. So, yeah, top 10 definitely going to happen now. Yeah, that one race in 2020 where, first slot, I pit, the top 8 guys stayed out, only got 30-second penalty. for not pitting. But yeah, pit stops used to be a heck of a lot shorter, which made for a more diverse strategy, I think. Chasing down the Aston Martin of Adam Siswillo. Might have a shot to get ahead, but that Aston Martin is going to claw back at us either way. So we'll follow suit, try and pull away from P10. Now we should be able to make the move clean. Five laps to go, or 5 minutes to go. Yeah, 19 seconds behind P7. That's not going to happen unless someone pits. It's going to happen. So hopefully we can. Yeah, I think I took a little bit too much fuel, unfortunately. Probably cost me about 4 seconds. Would have been nice if it rained here, just so I could test out the... Yet to try out rain tires in this car. Or intermediates. Coming up actually in a lap car. Alfa Romeo 4C. Oh, Valerio Gallo, the NSX coming in for, if that's an unscheduled pit stop. Question is, will we the jump? Oh! Yeah, he's gonna pass us right back. So 7th for just a split second. Caught P6 by 3 seconds in 4 laps, so hopefully this race was just a tad bit longer than we could have hoped for. Ford GT. So you guys short shift a little bit to make one more lap happen. Have to sacrifice this position. Yeah, unfortunately, I pushed a little bit too hard. Blocked the random dive bomb of the NSX. There's the pass. It's because we don't want to run out of fuel. Spin up, spin up. Virtual Nicholas Rubelar with the win. Virtual Baptiste Beauvoir, Coque Lopez on the podium. Oh no, we're gonna... Please don't run out of fuel. Probably gonna happen though. Here we go. Yep, ran out. Well, nonetheless, top 10 finish. We'll take it. I took bronze. Congratulations. Thank you, Sarah. 30 laps. All right. How's that going to fare to our friends list? Check out that beautiful Porsche 911 RSR GT3 livery completed by WSR Design. If you like what you see, I actually commissioned that for myself. So, nice little side hustle going. Shout out to WSR Design for some very creative work. Well, this was definitely a tough combination, but I'm super happy I got to, find a little bit of break in the current work action to hop on, hang out with you guys, and play video games. That was fun. 30 laps we were able to accomplish around in this Porsche 911 car that I'll be using in the WSR Wheel Spin Racing Porsche Cup coming up in May. We'll be doing some race recaps from that event. But tomorrow I've got a qualifying lap to figure out what split, what lead I'll be in. This car's going to be tricky. I'm not even sure what the test track is yet, so rocking the number 152 since 52 was actually already taken. Beautiful car. So, but anyways, time for me to run some errands, good old adulting, and then get ready for my work shift tonight. So for Evil Melon, Ginger, my niece, thank you so much. I want to everyone that has stopped by supporting me and checked out the channel. So appreciate it. So until next time, Might have a shot at being back on to stream a week from today. Later, gents. Yeah, have a good evening. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Swordsman out. Bye.